So the White House is using Pokemon in a meme again in a post, and the Pokemon company is mad, and Nintendo stands are mad, and it's a big mess. We're going to talk about that big mess here on Clownfish TV. So please stick around. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. So Pokopia, is it Pokopia? Pokopia is the new Pokemon game, which I'm not playing. Squid King is playing it. He actually downloaded it today. He'll have to let me know what it's like. But the White House dared meme Pokemon, their official account. They put up MAGA, Make America Great Again, using the Pokopia font generator, I guess. This wasn't AI. This is actually one of their stills from the game. And everybody is losing their shiznit. Of course they are, because we're making Pokemon political again. Make Pokemon political again. This is after the White House took the Pokemon theme song, and used it for Ice. That did not go over very well. Now, Nintendo is issuing a statement saying that they don't agree with politics in games, but you know what? They've been very political before. They've actually signed off on political statements before, including BLM and endorsing Biden in 2020. You know, it's a little two-faced, so they're getting called out for it. So Nintendo here, let's see here. Nintendo on X says Pokemon Company International has issued a statement regarding the White House using Pokemon Pokopia to promote their agenda. We are aware of recent social content that includes imagery associated with our brand. We were not involved in its creation or distribution, and no permission was granted for the use of our intellectual property. Our mission is to bring the world together. That mission is not affiliated with any political viewpoint or agenda. And in the comments, people are calling them out. The official gold-checked Pokemon account, June 3rd, 2020. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. So Kangman Lee says, shameless lie, Pokemon slings this weak centrist shield to disassociate from the right, but had zero issue diving headfirst into partisan politics to shill for the fraudulent race-baiting BLM scam. Now, those are his words, not mine. But yeah, it is a very curious thing to see, right? Like, remember, during the Biden administration, all of these companies were tripping all over themselves to virtue signal and to say the right things and post the black square and put the pride flag up and all the whatever. And then as soon as Trump came in office, hey, we don't like politics. We don't like activism. We don't like... I mean, let's be clear. If you don't want your game associated with politics, that's one thing. But you've already associated yourselves with politics. That's the thing. It's not like Nintendo has been apolitical forever. I mean, you know, they definitely have weighed in on politics. Here we go. September 1st, 2020. The Biden campaign has launched official Animal Crossing New Horizons yard signs. I'm just saying, right? And people are calling it out. I mean, clearly, they are biased in Washington. Not that Washington, the other Washington where Nintendo is. Yeah, it's very clear. They're saying, it's Nintendo, not Pokemon Company. Nintendo did actually make a whole guideline because of that. Okay. The Biden campaign has launched an Animal Crossing. That's Nintendo, not Pokemon Company. Nintendo actually made a whole why? Okay. So do people realize that Nintendo owns a big chunk of the Pokemon Company? It's like a joint venture. People are like, that's the Pokemon Company. It's not Nintendo. Pokemon are from the Pokemon Company, not Nintendo. It's like, motherfuckers, who you think owns part of the Pokemon Company, right? That's Marvel, not Disney. It's like, what's about political agendas? Wow. Leftism says, funny how Pokemon had no issue with the Clinton campaign weaponizing Pokemon Go. Oh, I forgot about that. Man, that got memory hold. Yeah, that was actually a thing. Hillary Clinton's campaign used Pokemon Go to register voters. I mean, I don't think that was that officially Nintendo? Like, here's the thing. They could have come out and said back then, hey, we don't want to get political back then, but they never did. They could say, well, that wasn't our company, or that wasn't, Pokemon Company, it wasn't Nintendo, whatever, but they never did, right? They had plenty of opportunities to say, hey, we're not political, but they never did. because it was on the left. As soon as it's on the right, oh, we hate politics and we're going to get our lawyers involved. Gen Z Crusader, we're not associated with any political agenda. They literally support a political organization. Damn. Here we go. Let's go with something everyone can agree on. Christ is king. Here we go. Ash with a MAGA hat. Man, this is crazy. So people are calling them out in their hypocrisy. Again, you have every right as a company to say, we do not want to get political. I want to be very clear on that. You have every right. But, you know, not when you've been political and you have a history of being political. Oh, what's this one? Ice. Wait, what is this in Splatoon? I'm not aware of that. Oh my God, they're definitely getting destroyed here. So let's take a look at this here. Pokemon responds to the White House. All right, so let's go back out to the Times article, which I'm sure is going to be completely unbiased. Actually, I want to go out to that. We'll go out and look at the White House post. That has more community notes on it than I think any effing post I have seen anywhere. And I guarantee you it's like 95% Pokemon stands. No permission was granted for the use of our intellectual property. So Zachary Small here reporting from Washington says Pokemon Company International on Thursday pushed back against the White House's repeated use of its intellectual property after the administration published a Make America Great Again meme on social media that used an image from its latest game with recognizable characters like Pikachu and Magikarp. We are aware of this content. Our mission is to bring the world together, and that mission is not affiliated with any political viewpoint or agenda. Yeah, just not Trump's, right? Trump administration did not respond to a request for comment when asked previously about social media strategy. Abigail Jackson, a spokesperson for the administration, said through engaging posts and banger memes, this is coming from the White House. Through engaging posts and banger memes, we are successfully communicating the president's extremely popular agenda. There's a reason so many people try to copy our style. Our message resonates. Oh boy. It was the second time the Pokemon Company has released a statement clarifying it never allowed the White House to use its intellectual property. The company took issue with the Department of Homeland Security in September when the agency used its "Gotta Catch 'em All" slogan in a video that interspersed clips of its anime series with images of Border Patrol and ICE agents arresting people. Despite complaints from the gaming industry, the Trump administration has continued to produce memes using intellectual property from video game series like Halo, Minecraft, and Stardew Valley. I missed that one. How the hell do you use Stardew Valley? On Wednesday, the White House posted a video on social media that mixed footage from its bombing operations in Iran with gameplay from Call of Duty. Well, at least that one kind of makes sense. Stardew Valley. I gotta look at this. Let's open this up. How do you... Whole milk is back. That's from the White House. When was this? January. I missed this. We're bringing back whole milk and making America healthy again. Jeez. All right, so let's go out to the White House. Now, if you actually go out to the original post, check out these community notes. The following image is no way endorsed by the Pokemon Company. The post is copyright infringement, not fair use. Satire is not immune to copyright infringement. Government was already caught on September 25th misusing Pokemon. No notes necessary. Take comments to comment section. Clearly satire. Just because you don't like the content does not mean it's fair. It's not fair use. For example, PETA's Pokemon Black and Blue is a great example of satire that many people probably find distasteful. That is true. I forgot about that. PETA did that, and they did Cooking Mama. I remember when remember Cooking Mama? I remember when Cooking Mama was popular. They did that one, and you could like disembowel a turkey, and it was actually pretty fun to do. And then community notes isn't for monologuing about content you don't like. Nintendo is also perfectly capable of defending its IP without assistance from community notes contributors. They're all Pokemon stands. Clear satire. Nothing about, wow, is that it? Oh my God, how many notes are there? Currently not helpful. Note may be needed, but if it is, it should be about fair use because that's U.S. law. Pokopia is Japanese owned, so Japanese law is what applies. Japan doesn't have fair use, and oh my God. Do I think that Nintendo's going to go to war with the White House? No. Like Nintendo's got a big pair of Pokeballs, right? But I don't think they're going to go to war with the White House. But they are going to disclaim every time they use it, I think. And the more people bitch about it, the more inclined I think they are to use it. Wow. Okay, I gotta see what these quotes are like. View quotes. Let's see here. Are they an official Nintendo partner? As a consumer, this makes me less likely to buy Nintendo products. No, you're not that dumb. Do your thing, Nintendo. Sue these MFers. Get the fuck away from my game, bitch. The Democrats. Oh my God. Stop. Oh. Let's see here. Rate community notes. Oh my God. Democrats have multiple Epstein supporter and Congresswoman Stacey. Oh my God. Satire is not immune to copyright infringement. Sounds like a lawyer. Like sometimes you get lawyers that just have these robo responses. Every time somebody says something, they're like, my client refuses to comment on this situation. I always wanted to ratio the White House. Fuck ICE and fuck Donald Trump, according to Retro Ashada. Kill yourself. There you go. Hey Nintendo, this is a slogan that I can't support, and I'm being turned away from buying any and all future products. Bullshit. Come on, you're not that dumb, and Nintendo's not that dumb. They know you'll buy any damn thing that has a Pokemon on it. They know you will. I just think it's funny as people are flipping the hell out. Pokemon is not for rapists. Oh, but boy, Nintendo's dad excluding the game and pretending it never existed. Croak already, you dumb old... Oh, yep, there we go. They ruined it. There we go. So that's the official White House. Yeah, yeah. It's going about as well as expected. So I'm going to wrap it up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.